Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a little, today we're gonna have do a lesson with us video. So don't mind our lovely just rolled out of bed looks. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of show you or do a rundown of what our second grade last quarter day could look like. So this could vary because we're not going to be doing the same things next year. So it's also going to be backwards when I hold things up because I have a different tripod I'm using right now. So sorry. So I have one of these split calendars. The first thing that I do when I come down here is I just take my good old highlighter and I highlight the day that we're schooling. So that keeps me up to date in things with that. Right now, Molly is doing some morning work, So right now, she is working on some handwriting, and they have some copy work in the handwriting book right now. And then moving over here, we have our daily schedule. So for her morning work, she knows she's to do 2 pages on her own, and then we are working on manner cards from September and Co. So we're going through 3 of those a day this week, and they're really, really good. Let me show you one of the ones we did. So we did this one yesterday. I have her close her eyes and pick 3 cards, and then we talk about them. So play dates was one of them. And then it just has a bunch of like things that you can do to, at play dates. Yeah, and sometimes at the bottom here, they have like the opposite of like what a mood would look like if you weren't being or showing this manners. Let's see if this one. So like we have gratitude. Yeah, so like at the bottom it says complaining, selfish, and unthoughtful is the opposite. And then we have visiting others, which was kind of similar to the playdate one. But I just love what they do with these. Sorry if I'm not in focus here. So yeah, we do 3 of those. I think today or tomorrow will be our last, because we're doing 4 days this week school, because we do not have co-op tomorrow. So we are no longer doing the land. I scrapped that after 2 lessons. I'm just like, this is not happening. That was with moving beyond the page. And then we are going to dive into Sarah Plain and Tall today. She is going to read the first chapter. And then we are on lesson 104 in our Good and the Beautiful math. So you can follow us along once we get into our lesson. So today is kind of what I would consider an off day. I had to get up super early and get some blood work done. So it is like 11 o'clock right now, and we are just starting school.
And I woke up at 9:50.
Yeah, well, she woke up much earlier and went back to bed, but like amazing sleep day, like I'll take it. I stopped and got a coffee from McDonald's this morning, and it is just a very slow start to our day. So this is what an off day for me looks like. Is typically we are done with school by this time, but we slept in and where she's taking her time on her copy work and it's looking amazing. I usually prep things while she's doing her morning work. So like I know we're doing the moving beyond the page. We're giving, because I already bought the unit and it is up for sale until it sells, we're just going to dive into this in our last quarter. And if it sells, then we'll literally just read the book and not go off the activities. So we are on lesson 3 today, and I did a whole review on moving beyond the page that I can try to link down below, or you can go back in my videos and check it out. So we're on lesson 3. She's going to read a chapter, and yeah, let's do it.
Hi, welcome to my mom's channel.
I am now.
Welcome to my mom's channel.
Go back. Anyways, all right. So we're gonna dive into our mana cards. So she's going to take 3. Close your eyes. Here's 1. Here's 2. And here's 3.
So we got some good ones. We got some good ones. We got table manners, everyday manners, and interrupting.
Yeah, okay. So let's do interrupting.
Those are very good.
What do you think interrupting means?
It's very rude when someone's doing something.
Yeah.
Like singing.
So waiting for my turn to speak. So you don't interrupt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can interrupt if it's an emergency. Wait to the side quietly until it is your turn. I can listen to the person speaking. I can place my hand gently on my parent's side to let them know I'm waiting. I can be careful not to just be a distraction while someone is speaking. So not like, being all crazy where I have to stop and be like, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So interrupting is rude or selfish,
Mm-hmm.
and waiting quietly is patient and considerate. So that is interrupting.
Everyday manners.
Everyday manners is treating others in a way I would like to be treated. Kind of like the golden rule.
Mm-hmm.
So I can put others first.
So we are done with our manner books for today, or should I say cards?
Yeah. So now we're going to be moving on to moving beyond the page, Sarah, Plain, and Tall.
Sarah, Plain, and Tall.
So we're going to begin reading Sarah, Plain, and Tall. Do you remember the setting of the story?
No. Well, actually, yes.
What?
She moves from England, like over here,
New England.
like in Maine,
Yeah.
to Kansas.
To the prairies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think you're going to enjoy the story?
No. Seems a little boring.
I guess we're going to find out. So go ahead and you're going to read chapter 1 to me out loud.
Alright, chapter 1. Did Mama sing every day? Asked Caleb.
Caleb.
Every single day? He sat close to the fire, his chin in his hand. It was dusk, and the dogs lay beside him on the warm hearthstones. Every single day I told him for the second time this week. For the 20th time this month. The 100th time this year. In the past few years. And did Papa sing too? Yes, Papa sang too. Don't get so close, Caleb. You'll heat up. He pushed his chair back. It made a hollow scraping sound on the hearthstones, and the dogs stirred. Lottie, small and black, wagged her tail and lifted her head. Nick slept on. I turned the bread dough over and over on the marble slab on the kitchen table. Well, Papa doesn't sing anymore, Caleb said very softly. A log broke apart and crackled in the fireplace. He looked up at me. What did I look like when I was born? You didn't have any clothes on, I told him. I know that, he said. You looked like this. I held the bread dough up in a round pale ball. I had hair, said Caleb seriously. Not enough to talk about, I said. And she named me Caleb, he went on, filling a asked Papa, looking up. I put my arm around Caleb. Ask her if she sings, I said.
Okay, so go ahead and put a bookmark in. Do we have one?
I don't think so.
Here. So what questions does Caleb repeatedly ask Anna?
Anna?
Yeah.
That's the, sister, right? Why did Mom and Dad stop singing?
So why do you think he asked the same question repeatedly?
Maybe because he missed her.
Yeah. What happened to Caleb and Anna's mother?
Caleb.
What happened to Caleb and Anna's mother?
She died. After the day that Caleb was born.
Yeah. And where do Caleb and Anna live?
In the plains in Kansas.
Yeah, so some mention you're going to create an advertisement about a wife wanted. And you're going to put in here the things that you're looking for in a mom for Anna and Caleb. And you're going to fill in the questions. So that's what you're going to do later independently.
Okay.
And we're going to hop into our math.
Okay. I can deal with that.
So do you hate the book so far?
No.
Okay. Well, your opinion on that before we started it was different. All right. So today we're going to learn quadrilaterals in our math lesson. So can you skip count for me from 4 to 28?
So let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28.
Good. Now can you add 100 to each of these numbers?
100.
So 300 plus 100.
You don't need to tell me that. 400, 2,100, 4,200. Easy.
Okay. You have learned about many shapes in the past lessons. Quadrilaterals are a type of polygon with only 4 sides. Quadrilaterals are shapes that are closed and have 4 straight sides and 4 corners. The word quad means 4. A rectangle is an example of a quadrilateral. Below are more examples of shapes that are quadrilaterals. Point to each shape and say its name.
A rhombus.
Rhombus.
Diamond. Trapezoid. Rectangle. Square.
Good. So there are also examples of quadrilaterals. These are, I'm sorry, not there are. They have 4 sides, 4 corners, and are closed. So the following are not quadrilaterals for one of 3 reasons. 1, they're not closed. 2, they have curved lines. Or 3, they do not have 4 sides. So point to each item and explain why it is not a quadrilateral.
This one is not a quadrilateral.
Why?
Because it only has 3 sides.
Yep. What about this one?
This one isn't one because it is like has nice sides and
Curved lines.
Second.
Good. All right. So go ahead and then she's going to do.
No.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
No.
So she's going to do her independent practice.
Yep.
And do not skip the dates.
Why not skip them?
Because I don't want you to.
But you're gonna have to tell me them because I don't know.
Well, you can think about it.
But you're gonna have to tell me them.
For today, that wraps up our lesson. We had 2 very short, quick, easy lessons. And then on the daily calendar, I mean, you can't see, it's backwards, so I'll just read it to you, but she has to do an hour of movement every day. So she can use either YouTube videos or not, but she has to at least move her body for 1 hour. We can take walks, we can do all those things that can count for that. And then she has to read a book of her choice for 30 minutes every day. So that is what we like to call her like afternoon activities. And sometimes she has Spanish or we actually did not do Spanish yet, so we need to do that today, even though I don't have it written down. Sometimes she has some afternoon activities or we do a history lesson or a science or something. Today we're going to do Spanish because we kind of forgot to do that on Monday, and that will be wrapping up our school day. And then she'll be free to play, color, do whatever she wants. She does not have devices this week, so she will not be using a device for anything, but that's kind of out of the norm. Usually she would be using devices, but anyways. So this wraps up our do a lesson, do a day of school with us. It's short, it's simple. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like down below and let me know what your day looks like. Does it look similar to ours? Does yours go on longer, shorter? Obviously this is a condensed video a little bit. I didn't just throw you a hour-long video, but let me know what your day looks like, what your schedule is, and stuff like that. And I will see you in my next video.
Bye!